Hey guys, Sean Dubs here. I'm trying real hard to be patient with Halo Infinite, and kind of just like deal with and live with a lot of the major issues that this game has, like desync. But bro, we're now basically a full working week into 2022 and we haven't heard anything at all from 343 on, what they're gonna do to address all of these issues. Like the most we've gotten so far is we hear you after the holidays. Bro, the holidays are over. Again, like I'm trying to be patient and wait for, the fixes, but it's like we haven't even gotten a solid acknowledgement yet on issues like desync. Like desync is an issue every single time you play the game. So it's like we don't even know when these things are going to be addressed, let alone actually fixed. And then just to add to it, check out this tweet from Halo Hub. They've been pretty accurate. Check out what they say. Answer to a question we are asked daily. As far as we know, new maps are as far off as May. All right, not a big deal. But then they say we now also have multiple sources telling us new game modes are still a way off too. Bruh. Does that include like Infection and, King of the Hill? Like this tweet this morning just sealed the deal for me. I'll tell you what's going on here and I'll tell you what the problem is. There's no plan. It is obvious 343 had no solid post-launch plan. That's why we don't have a roadmap yet, a content roadmap. Ready? I'll give you all the evidence you need that there was not a plan for this game. Why was Season 1 extended beyond the 3 months it was supposed to be to 6 months? Because they don't have anything else. They were like, damn, we don't have anything for post-launch, so, stretch that thing out another 3 months, double it. And this is where my patience starts to wear thin, because it's like, okay, we're in the new year, we're waiting for an update. It's like, why aren't we getting an update? And if it's true there's no new game modes coming for a while, the reason there's no new game modes and there's no updates or anything is because there's nothing. There's just no plan. It's just like with the content drought. Like we wondered, like, why aren't we getting content? Because they didn't have anything to show us yet. The game wasn't even close to ready. That's why I'm getting like the same feeling right now as with the content drought. I'm like, okay, it's almost been a week into 2022. We haven't heard anything. Like, what's going on? It doesn't really make sense, right? From my experience, when things don't really make sense, it's because you don't have all the information. And I think the information we don't have is that there's no plan. There's just no plan, and they don't know when new stuff is coming out. That's why they're not telling us anything. That's why there's no roadmap. If they had a roadmap, they would give it to us. There's no roadmap. And so they launched a live service game with no roadmap. Just, these events, these kind of like very bare minimum events. And again, that's where my patience starts to wear thin, because they're like, okay, after the holidays, it's always like, oh, just wait a little longer. After the holidays, right? We'll give you an update. Don't worry, everything's going to be fixed. But what did Sketch say, right? Before the holidays? Hey, changes are going to come, but they're going to take time. I feel like they're not being fully transparent. The fact that Season 1 has been extended for, a full 6 months, we have another 5 months to go. I feel like that's when the real stuff is coming, and I feel like it's possible they know that. So it's like, at this point, just tell us. Like, be like, look, hey, look, we're going to have updates, stuff's coming out, but it's going to come in Season 2, right? In another 5 months. Like, yes, people will probably hear that and be like, okay, well, I'll see you in 5 months, and they don't want that. But that's going to happen anyway if you aren't transparent. You don't, give us enough updates. People are going to leave regardless. At least let people leave knowing, okay, well, stuff is going to come down the road. It's like the more honest path, rather than like what it feels like now. It feels like we're not getting the full story. I don't know, I meant to make this video short, but I just went into rant mode. Let me know if you agree in the comments, all right? I feel like that's what the problem is. There's no plan, and that's why they're not communicating. And if I'm right, it's gonna be a while before we get any type of roadmap. So hey, if you enjoyed this video, drop me a sub. You'll get more Halo content like this. And that's all I got for now, so I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.